Once you realize how pointless the game that evolution sets us onto is, you almost have no choice but to reject it. When I say that your genes are trying to get their spellings into the future, we're talking about the genes that encode enzymes. We're talking about respiratory molecules. A thinking person with values couldn't possibly care whether their spellings of those enzymes get into the future or not. It's not a game worth playing. But the other part of it is that, yes, all creatures have the same objective, to get their genes into the future, but the tools with which to get their genes into the future vary radically. And the ones that humans have been given are tremendous. So we can repurpose ourselves. We can say, I don't really care about this cosmic spelling bee, right? It's not worthy of us. But taking the tools that allow us to seek insight, beauty, to exercise compassion, to enhance the capacity of our species to endure longer on a planet that is fostering of our best characteristics, those are all worthy goals. So we are capable of imposing them on the system and withdrawing our consent from what frankly ends up as a genocidal battle over genetic spellings that nobody even knew about until the last century. So we should do that. But then the weird punchline is the genes want to get into the future. If we keep playing their game in a narrow sense, if we keep battling lineage against lineage, we're not going to survive. Our weapons are too powerful. So if the genes could think, they would want us to do that which allows us to exist as far into the future as we can get, and that does involve putting aside that stupid game. So if the genes could think, they would want us to override them in this case, and in a way they can. They have created us, and our ability to think allows us to say, actually, there's a move that they would not think to make that we can think to make on their behalf.